How's it going, movie fans? While the criminal world in general has certainly been glamorized in cinema from time to time, a subgenre of the crime genre is the world of hitmen and assassins, who are able to stir as much interest among moviegoers as any other subgenre out there, and there are no shortage of films which depict this particular profession. In reality, I would think you would hope to never actually come across one, but when it comes to watching them on the silver screen, they're sometimes good, sometimes bad, but very rarely anything short of intriguing. Here are the Firewall's top 10 assassin/hitman movies. At number 10 is John Wick Parabellum. John Wick is arguably currently the most well-known and most loved hitman in cinema, which is why there should be no surprise that we have already had 3 films in 6 years, with a 4th on the way. In the 3rd installment, Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, finds himself on the run with a 14 million bounty on his head. The running time is 130 minutes, and John Wick Parabellum has the Firewall rating of 8.4 out of 10. At number 9 is Leon the Professional. Written and directed by Luc Besson, and starring Jean Reno, Gary Oldman, and Natalie Portman in her film debut, Leon is a hitman who lives and works alone, but after a family living in his building are killed by corrupt DEA agents, Leon finds himself taking in their young daughter and teaching her about his profession. The running time is 110 minutes, and Leon the Professional has the Firewall rating of 8.4. At number 8 is Looper. Written and directed by Rian Johnson, and starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Bruce Willis, Paul Dano, Jeff Daniels and Emily Blunt, set in the year 2074, where loopers is another term for a contract killer who use time travel to dispose of their victims' bodies. But things get complicated when a target manages to escape. The running time is 113 minutes, and Looper has the Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 7 is The Killer. Written and directed by John Woo, in this Hong Kong action thriller, Chow Yun-fat stars as Ah Jong, a hitman who accidentally damages the eyes of a nightclub singer during his final job, but in order to help the singer have enough money to save her vision, Jong agrees to one final hit, which doesn't go as planned. The running time is 111 minutes, and The Killer has the Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 6 is The Manchurian Candidate. Angela Lansbury won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress for a performance as Eleanor Iselin, the mother of Staff Sergeant Raymond Shaw, who, along with the rest of his platoon, is captured during the Korean War. After returning to the US as a hero, questions about his time in captivity begin to surface. The running time is 126 minutes, and The Manchurian Candidate has the Firewall rating of 8.7. At number 5 is No Country for Old Men. Written and directed by the Coen brothers, who won a Golden Globe and Academy Award for their screenplay, and BAFTA and Academy Awards for Best Direction, it won an Academy Award for Best Film, and Javier Bardem won BAFTA, Golden Globe and Academy Awards for his iconic performance as a ruthless assassin. The running time is 122 minutes, and No Country for Old Men has the Firewall rating of 8.7. At number 4 is Mission Impossible Fallout. The 6th installment in the Mission Impossible film series, written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie, has Tom Cruise returning as IMF agent Ethan Hunt, who is sent after a terrorist group called the Apostles, who have got their hands on plutonium. Hunt is joined by CIA assassin August Walker, played by Henry Cavill. The running time is 147 minutes, and Mission Impossible Fallout has the Firewall rating of 8.8. At number 3 is The Irishman. Directed by Martin Scorsese and nominated for 10 BAFTAs, 5 Golden Globes and 10 Academy Awards, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci and Harvey Keitel star in this crime drama based on the true story of Labour Union leader Jimmy Hoffa and Frank Sheeran, a war veteran turned truck driver turned mob hitman. The running time is 209 minutes, and The Irishman has the Firewall rating of 8.8. At number 2 is La Samurai. Written and directed by Jean-Pierre Melville, Alain Delon stars as Jeff Costello, a hitman who finds himself on the run after being seen by several witnesses leaving the area following his latest job. He is being hunted by the police and his employer, but he is surprised when one of the witnesses provides him with an alibi. The running time is 101 minutes, and La Samurai has the Firewall rating of 8.9. At number 1 is Pulp Fiction. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, who won a BAFTA, Golden Globe and Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, and Samuel L. Jackson won a Best Supporting Actor BAFTA Award for his performance as Jules Winfield, a hitman who, alongside partner Vincent Vega, works for crime boss Marcellus Wallace. The running time is 154 minutes, and Pulp Fiction has the Firewall rating of 9.4. Thanks for watching. Next week I'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 Vin Diesel movies. Don't forget to subscribe for more top 10s and reviews.